Welcome to another episode of Sanford Says. My name is Lisa Holder, Communications Officer for the City of Sanford, and your host for Sanford Says. Today we have another very special guest with us. His name is Benson Josue, and he is the City of Sanford's Parks Superintendent. Good morning and welcome, Benson.
Hey, good morning, y'all. How y'all doing?
Yes, and so today's topic is all things city parks, a wonderful topic, especially for the City of Sanford, because we have a lot of parks.
Yes, we do.
And there's a lot of responsibility, and parks are wonderful. People can enjoy themselves, get exercise, be out in the fresh air, the sunshine, and it's just a wonderful thing that the city offers free public space and parks to enjoy with friends and family. So Benson, today I'd like for you to actually just share what your responsibilities are and your department's responsibilities, and really the length of and the depth of what parks does, and because we have so many parks and they're all different, they offer all different things. Playgrounds, pavilions, dog parks, and I won't take your thunder.
You're good.
But let's get going. But first off, I wanted to welcome you because you are a newer member of the City of Sanford employee staff. So you've been here for how long now?
About a year and some change. March 2021 made it a year.
It's been a year already. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes, exactly. For sure.
And you're from where? Are you originally from here, from Sanford?
No, I'm from Miami-Dade. So I'm Florida, but I am from South Florida. Yes. I originally came from Miami-Dade County Parks and Rec. And so I have a background in Parks and Recreation. I actually have a degree in sports management and recreation. So it's something that I actually have a strong passion for. Like, I really love what I do. And I would say definitely when I came up here, it's not what I expected. It's been definitely just an eye-opener. I think one thing that I would say for the community and for the people that actually live here, people that come visit, you guys are extremely lucky because of all the things that Parks and Recreation does.
Yeah. And you'll share what those lucky things are and why people are lucky, right? For instance, we have a lot of parks.
Yes, so for sure, with just parks and with the open spaces, with the Riverwalk, with the downtown, with just everything that we offer as a park and recreation team, it's so much. I would definitely say that it's unique too, because I would say definitely, let's say for instance, if you look at our Paw Park, we have a Paw Park that is definitely an amazing park. It gives a variety of small dogs to one section as well as large dogs. In another section, we have fire hydrants where they can have that type of feel where they're actually outdoors and actually walking around in the public. Definitely, we have a lot of different training exercises for them. I would definitely say if you definitely have a dog, because we are a dog-friendly city, we offer Paw Park for anybody that wants to come visit our cities. And you come from all over, but definitely for the citizens of Sanford, we do offer that, as well as we have a ever-growing Riverwalk that is about to be finished with construction very soon. Right now, we do have a lot of road closures right now, but definitely within the upcoming months, we will be finishing up and wrapping up everything that is to come. So definitely, that's going to attract a lot of marathons, a lot of bicycle races, a lot of just walking and being able to just exercise and have a healthy lifestyle. And I think that's the amazing part about our park system, is that we encourage everybody to come out, visit our parks, and go ahead and, get fit. Like, we have a lot of our sites where we actually have exercise equipment zones, which is at Leapy Grove View, as well as Academy Manor. We do have an older one, but it's still existing, and it definitely helps out in any manner that you can go out and exercise. Those are just a few things that we definitely offer. Of course, we're trying to right now develop something where we can get more people into soccer, because we see that's an everly growing type of facet in Central Florida. So we're trying to get a mini pitch court, which is pretty much an indoor football court, which is very popular in South Florida and is actually gaining a lot of steam in Central Florida. So we're actually making contact with individuals that are willing to make donations. And so again, if you yourself want to donate, feel free to come to talk to the Parks and Rec department, and then we'll be open to talk about and have a conversation about that. But we definitely are intrigued about the ever growing diversity that's going on in the city of Sanford, and we want to make sure that we cater to everybody. So we want to make sure that we already have baseball, we have basketball, we have football, but we want to cater to soccer as well. So that's something that we definitely want to push or whatnot. As well as that, we do have an ever growing downtown. So my department, my parks team, we actually take care of the downtown. I'm not sure if everybody knows that, but the Parks and Recreation Department takes care of the downtown. So that means that whenever we have special events, that's park staff that's there, making sure that you guys are, taking care of, really, like, you guys feel like royalty or whatnot, because we want to make sure that you guys are special, because you guys are special as you live in the city of Sanford, as well as taking care of special events. We take care of all the trash cans, the landscaping, pretty much the irrigation. We take care of a lot in the downtown region, as well as just not the downtown, not just the Riverwalk, but we also take care of right-of-ways, as well as the Sunrail station. So the Sunrail station is actually exciting. We are in the midst of getting more property on the train rail station. So that means that we're going to try to make sure we beef up and beautify the Sunrail station as developers continue to come through, so that we can make sure that the Sunrail is to the expectation that Sanford already has as expectations. Besides that,
that's a lot, and I'm even learning about that. So they maintain the Sanford Sunrail Station area, and everything looks so beautiful, and that's thanks to the Parks and Recreation Department.
Yeah, not only that, one more thing that we do take care of, and it just continue going on and on, is the cemetery. The Sanford Cemetery is actually we maintain it as a Parks and Rec department, and so definitely when it comes to laying down plots, taking care of the groundskeeping, making sure that we try to help families during the time of that difficult time. We want to make sure that everything is perfect for you guys, because we know that's a tough time. So definitely we do maintain that as well. And so the City of Sanford Parks and Rec Department, we do maintain a lot. It's not just parks. It's not just programming. It's definitely a whole lot of things that go into handling the Parks and Rec Department. As far as when it comes to recreation programming, I would say you guys know that we just had Star Spangled Banner, the entire event there.
Star Spangled Sanford, yeah.
Stanford, sorry. Still learning, kind of new. But definitely that itself was a fantastic event that was done by the Recreation, and Parks and Recreation teamed up together to make sure that we gave an amazing event. And I feel as if it was an amazing event, especially this is my first one going outside of South Florida. I would say definitely I felt at home. Like, everything was perfect. Coming from the marina to the Civic Center, down to the performers, down to the food. You go down to downtown, have amazing meals. I would say if you're coming from Altamont, if you're coming from Maitland, if you're coming from anywhere, I would say Stanford next year is a place to be, because it's definitely one of the most amazing experiences that you definitely get, because you may think it's a small city, but it's definitely big city vibes, and it's an amazing, amazing city. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah, and we're one of the largest cities. I mean, we're growing. We have a census is coming out. We have over 60,000 people living here, so 25 square miles. So it is one of the largest Seminole County cities. But, Benson, that's a whole lot of information. And not only do you have all of those parks, and when you say Parks and Recreation, that is the department, and you're responsible for the Parks division of Parks and Recreation. So you both recreation parks work hand in hand to provide just stellar events and an appearance for our visitors and our residents. So we are always polished and shining to our best ability. And so not only that, though, there's several other parks, like, from what I understand, Tui Park, there's some interactive, there's parks with educational components to it, correct, with interactive learning boards. Yes. And everybody knows about our flagship, the Fort Mellon Park, too. There's the splash pad there. I mean, so many things. And then pavilion rentals, correct?
Yes. So with pavilion rentals, we rent out majority of our parks with pavilions. Definitely, they don't have to have just a restroom, but most of the parks with restrooms have a pavilion, and we do rent those out. We rent them out every day, but most of the time people rent them out Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Of course, there are rules to everything that we do, but we definitely do rent them. And as long as it's not a special event and that you're not going open up to the public, you can rent them out to do a baby shower, a company picnic, a family reunion, just about anything that you could think of that you would want to do outdoors. Instead of doing it indoors, just come outside, come out to downstairs to the Parks and Rec department, and we'd be able to help you out. You go see Kaylee. Kaylee would definitely help you with scheduling that park rental, and she gives you all the information that you need with a smile. So definitely you come on through and get your park rental on, because we definitely want to see you at our parks. Definitely not just Fort Mellon, but we have so many parks throughout the entire city. It's actually probably next door to you, because we actually have almost every there's a park on every neighborhood for the most part. So definitely look at your park. If there's a pavilion, most likely we rent them. And if you want more information, definitely come down to the City Hall and come see Kaylee, and we give you more information on that.
There you go. So that's 300 North Park Avenue if you've not been to City Hall. And then online too, a lot of stuff is digital, right? We can access the Parks Division rentals online at sanfordfl.gov, correct?
Yes, we are on the Sanford.com. It's kind of complicated right now to access that website, but definitely if you call us, we can walk you through it. But the website is actually accessible, definitely, and we're actually working on getting a simplified button so that you can just push it so that you can actually get directly to the rental page and then be able to do everything yourself.
Okay, great. And that's sanfordfl.gov. And if people want to call or to find out more information instead of coming down here right away, what number should people contact the Parks Division or contact Kaylee?
So that's 407-688-5000, option 5, and then option 2.
All right. So Benson, is there anything else you want to say? So how many staff actually help maintain, like, what is it? How many acres? I mean, you've got, it's huge, right?
Yeah, so the good thing about Sanford is that it's growing. So the good thing again about Sanford is very much growing. And so because every time it grows and new development happens, we tend to get park donate to us. And so because of that, we're continuing growing in acreage. So right now we're about at 246 plus acres. And so it's everly growing. And so with that number, you would think that we would have, hundreds of employees. But it's an amazing thing where we can actually complete all the necessary things that need to be completed with about 25 to 28 employees. And that's in the office and that's out in the field. And so I would definitely say that when you do see your park staff or park member, definitely stop, speak to us. Let us know how you're feeling. What can we do better? What is it that you love? And so, just so that we can have that conversation, that dialogue, so that we can, make sure that we cater to your needs and whatnot, and that we can actually continue to grow that rapport that we want to grow with a parks department, with a recreation department, and as you as a city member.
There you go. Benson, is there anything else that you want to add about that? I mean, some great advice, some great information. You've been here a year. You can just clearly see how awesome the city of Sanford is and what we offer and what your team offers. I mean, that's number one, a park system that you can access in neighborhood parks. You have these flagship parks, and parks bring you joy. They bring you good health and family and friends. It's something, and one thing, if you're not renting a pavilion, it's what? Free, right?
Yes,
so
definitely free.
You can ride. You can go on a bring your children down and go to a playground. It's just it's such a wonderful thing about cities and what they provide and how they maintain these things for our residents and visitors. Because I know we just recently actually maintained or had some new playground equipment. Correct? They've been certified and all of that. Safety's key.
Yes. So with the playground, the cool thing is that we do have a certified playground inspector that's actually on staff right now, which name is Edric Diaz. And so one thing that you know for sure when you're coming out to the City of Sanford playgrounds is that our playgrounds are super safe. And so because of that, because we do have a certified playground inspector on staff, that means that it's always constantly being inspected, and we have a monthly, bi-monthly, bi-weekly, yearly inspection of our playgrounds. And so we have new playgrounds coming in. We're planning on putting one in Mellonville. We actually have an amazing, actually all the playgrounds are amazing, but we do have one in Lee P. Moore that was donated, that the Lee P. Moore family donated to the actual park, and it's actually state-of-the-art type of playground. I've coming from Miami-Dade County, I've seen a lot of different playgrounds, but definitely this playground here is by far one of the best playgrounds, and it's actually in the city of Sanford. So definitely it's interactive. It has wheelchair accessibility that can actually be very interactive for them. It's an amazing playground that definitely you should check out if you ever have an opportunity. Yeah, check out our playgrounds. Yeah.
And we have a map, or we have a list of all of our parks on our website at sanfordfl.gov. So if you're listening to this and you're like, I'm a real park enthusiast, or I want to take my kids, my family, let's go meet at a park, a city park. Let's check it out and see what the city has. You can look at this map and determine there's addresses, and it also lists all of the amenities. And so it's really convenient, and that's on our website at sanfordfl.gov. And so Parks and Rec and municipal government goes hand in hand. And so is there anything that else you want to share?
I would say there's one thing. So the cool thing that I've learned throughout the years that I've been working is that parks are super important and super vital to our lives. And so one thing about this city that is cool is that it's a tree city. And so with being a tree city and the amount of trees that we have in our parks, one thing about trees, and I'm sure you know this, but just in case you do not know, our trees, it definitely works as a cleanser. So it's a detoxer for our air pollution that's going on. As you know, as we continue growing as a metropolitan city, our trees are definitely cleaning out all those things. So one thing that you can guarantee when you come out to our parks is that we have so many trees. And with so many trees, you're breathing in clean air. You're actually getting a better exercise out your system. Like, you're able to do so much when you come out to our parks. So when you have a chance, please stop by to our parks. Actually sit down, have a picnic with your family. If you want to have a rental because you may have 10 or more, go ahead and schedule it up. Come see Kaylee and stuff like that. Definitely come check out our playgrounds. Come check out our ponds. If you just want to sit by, like James done, for instance, we have a stormwater pond.
I love that part.
We have a stormwater pond, and so it's very peaceful. You come over, you sit down on the bench, you just sit there, relax, meditate, and enjoy yourself. There's so many things you can do at a park that you can't do indoors, so come out and enjoy our city, Sanford Parks, because we have plenty for you guys to do.
Yeah, there you go. And also, you speak about trees and our parks. It's hot, and Florida's got, sun beating down on you. And if you can go outside and have shade, and that's another benefit too of that, right?
It is
that
a
tree
big
canopy.
benefit. We have large live oaks that have been here for the day of time, I would say. It's been here forever because we all know this is a historic city, so there's a lot of trees, a lot of oak trees that have been planted here for hundreds of years. So you already know that the canopy in itself is large. So you have plenty of natural shade that you can actually enjoy. And we definitely have our spray techs that come through. So if you're worried about ants and you're worried about flies, don't worry, because we do have spray techs such as Melvin and Tony that goes out and has a continual type of maintenance plan that comes out and spray for ants and treat for that, so that you guys can actually enjoy, sit on the floor, enjoy, soak up the sun, whatever it is that you want to do. Definitely come out and enjoy the parks, because we are trying to make sure that safety is top priority.
All right, thank you. It sounds like I could have a co-host here, Benson. Well, thank you for being on the show. I mean, this is wonderful. All things Park, City of Sanford. That was Benson Josue. He is our park superintendent. You can hear the passion in his voice about how important it means to him and what he does for you each and every day. This is Lisa Holder, Communications Officer for the City of Sanford. You could find this podcast wherever you subscribe to your favorite podcast and on the city website at sanfordfl.gov. So continue to listen, and we'll be back in touch. Until next time, have a great day. Bye.